Welcome back to some more War on the Sea. We're on part 153. I haven't screwed that up. Yeah. All right. So, thanks for watching that really long video yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't plan how long these videos are. I just go until I decide, oh my God, I've been talking for almost 2 hours. So here you are, and it's March 8th, 1943. In-game days, 375 days of gameplay, 25 command points on the docket, and there's a reason for that. I don't know if you guys realize, but we had a whole bunch of points the last time around. So before I started recording today, I decided to do a couple things. Necessary, maybe not necessary, who knows. We'll see what happens there. As you see, I like to spend a lot of points on ships and all sorts of things. So one of the things I'm trying to do is I'm trying to cover bases with defense forces. At least the ones that I think are somewhat in that area of we need to defend those places. Status on our takeovers. Peleliu, pretty much done. We've enabled the airfield there, and we actually have an aircraft. There's Mariner doing a scouty scout with a bomb in case something comes out after us. We've been seeing supplies and all sorts of stuff. A drum here is doing a thing, maybe. Sometimes, mostly the subs like to stop and not do anything. Halibut is supposed to be monitoring this area right here. We've had some supply chains come through here going after Kendari or going after Ambon. So we have this Kendari Defense Force here. She used to be the Ambon Defense Force. We moved her over here because of the supply chain, because Halibut let stuff through. Bad halibut. And then we have a supply chain coming down from Peleliu, coming down here. We were thinking we might need to bring up some more supplies. We don't need to do that. We thought maybe we might need to bring up some more troops, but I don't think we need to do that. This is already ours. We're waiting to get off the remnants off of the island, and we already have an airfield there that is ours. We're keeping our supplies here, all these supply groups, calving, truck, horn, and we're going to empty this when we're done and probably move on to the Philippines from there, going straight over to Davao. Yeah, I don't know if that's how you say that word, but yep, I'm trying. So what do we do? Let's advance a little bit. One thing I want to check first is, yeah, Hornet, you need to put up some aircraft, why don't you? Put you up for the day. Now, we have Task Force 71 over here, which is pretty heavy duty. What were we planning to do? We should probably figure that out. We also have the New Jersey sitting over here all by herself. The Portland sitting over here all by herself. I think what we were doing is we were moving out to here. Portland is sitting out. Carriers, you need to go over here because we have to send some things to meet you. We have an empty spot. I think that's where our battleship is gonna go. So New Jersey, I think I want you to, yeah, you're gonna course to the box and marry up with the carrier. And Portland, I think I need you to join up with... Should we just throw you in here, or should we do something different? What do I want to do with all this group here? Let's one step at a time this, shall we? Let's move it right up once we get these guys somewhat situated. So we need the New Jersey to merge. Alright, now let's make sure this form line is good. So you're out front. 2 is Lexington, and then Hornet, which is 2 is attack, 3 is cover. 10 New Jersey, 9 Alabama. Or did we want 8 and 7 to be the battleships? Yeah, let's do that. So swap you. I keep getting Alabama confused. Alabama's an older battleship, yes? Am I mistaken in that? Yeah, she's slow. So I think that's what we wanted to pull out. Pulling out has its own problems, but yeah, not you guys. I don't know what I want to do with you, so we're going to put you here for the meantime. We may send you over here to be in this group. No, we won't. We have way too many destroyers over here. Six and 5 destroyers. Everybody else is cover and bang bang. Alright, Hornet, you're good. I'm going to send you off. We're going to have you scout over here. I want you to just keep doing that forever and a day. We need to sort this out. Saipan Defense Force, we need you to move out of the way so that I can see what's happening here. So why don't you guys just go up here for a minute. And I want to see what the purpose of you guys are. I can make you into a defense force, I think. You have destroyers. You have enough screen. Let's put you with the Portland. Let's bring the Portland to you. How about? Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to merge you in this group just to make my life a little bit easier. And what are you guys forming up as? Okay, sure. So 236. So screen and Colombia, I want you at, I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe we want you at 7. So 1 and 7 are basically the same kind of ship, almost. 5 to the right, 4 is Portland. Yeah, that's good. I'm okay with that. We want you spread a little bit, though. So we'll keep you in that formation. Now, what do we want to do with you? I think... we don't want to send them into harm's way on Iwo. We want to kind of put them somewhere... We could bombard Manila. We're going to propose to make these guys the Manila Defense Force. They do not have any air cover per se. We have some Kingfishers, 4, 7, we do have some, but they are not going to defend us against bombers. So they can go in at nighttime and do some stuff. So let's get them engaged into some areas of future exploits. Just put them over there. And then we want to make sure that Saipan actually holds station. Yeah, once we get these places, we don't want them to be taken over again. So, yeah, that's not the greatest. Let's give you something out of Guam Defense Force. What do we want to give you? How about we give you a... Let me see what's on here again. Yeah, you need some destroyers. Let's give you 2 destroyers out of this group. And we're going to say with a... We're going to say McCall and... McCall and Perkins. Sure. So you guys split out, and I want you to course up back to here. And you'll join Saipan to help you against submarines that we haven't seen in forever. So that's what's going to happen there. We do have an airfield at Saipan. We do, and a whole bunch of fuel. I want to put out a scout. We're going to send her out with torpedoes and have her do a circle-y circle. Yeah, that's about as far as you can go. And Guam, we have an airfield here. And we will put out a flying fortress. I'm going to send you out with bombs all the time now. I don't want to send out aircraft unarmed, just scouting. And I want you to go this way for as far as you can. And 10, 11, close enough. And we'll do that. I don't necessarily need a scouty this way. Pelelu, what do you got going on? You're doing this, right? Let's send out another one because they like to not behave. We're going to send out a mariner. One of you with bombs. I want you to do bombs. And we're going to have you do the same scouty scout. Yep, do that. So you'll go up here and start your route. I think that's pretty good. What are we waiting for down here? I want to take off these troops and supplies to bring this down to a manageable place so that we can move on. Again, we haven't forgotten about Singapore. We want to go there. We need to go there. It's a yes location for us. But after that, it's Brunei, Puerto Princesa, which we've already bombarded, and then Manila and all these chain of islands. So they're waiting to take off troops. What do we got going on over here? Task Force 64. We're waiting on 4C to come in, and we're going to take you guys. And do you have anything on you? No. We're going to take you and put you over here for the time being. You're going to stay right where you are. Because I got to clean this up. I don't want them floating around doing stuff I don't want them to do. So you guys are going to merge. And no particular reason, we're just doing what we're doing. And 1, 2 destroyers, and you need to be 7 and 8, so one and 4. And we may not keep this the way it is. Let's get you set like that. Let's go take a look and see what we got out of her. Lovely ships. Gotta love it. Very loud sound coming up. Man, don't know why that's so loud. Some settings I think I just need to tweak a little bit. Look at that. Oof. I think I said it before. I'll say it again. I just think it's amazing the way the configuration of these old battleships and stuff were. And I just think with all the guns and stuff, and of course after the war they updated a lot of these ships to remove all those anti-aircraft guns. And I just think it's a shame because there's not an example of that I know of with a World War II era battleship with all its anti-aircraft guns that hasn't been updated to like 1950s, 1960s or whatever. That's a shame. You know, I've been on many carriers, and guns like this don't exist on carriers anymore. You might have a stern 50 cal mount or something, or maybe over here for like small boats. Back here, 50 cal mount, maybe 2, but yeah, they're just, I guess they can be pulled out of a weapons locker and poked up somewhere, some stanchion. But yeah, they're rarely ever used because nobody gets close to a carrier today. But all right, moving on. So you have a whole bunch of big stick in your category here. Let's make sure that you're actually doing a job here, and I want you to be doing this. and you're not going to be there permanently. It just, we made some decisions, some command decisions, and let's get the ball rolling some more. See if we get any more bites. So I did some things, and what I did was right here. We've set up a palm bomb defense force with a Langley CVL. Hopefully she can keep her planes for longer than before. She's going to be all the way over here. So close to Singapore, we got to have some type of cover. And we just use up destroyer escorts, and she's bringing over some crackers and cherries. Not that they need it, but it's good to have over there. And also, AMBOM's been, we have a new AMBOM defense force. It's small, it's fast. There's Adelaide we put back into the game, but mainly they're bringing supplies just to pad the supplies over here as well. We're not looking to up these airfields. We probably should, but it would give us more command points. Speaking of command points, what's our rules look like? We're up to 120 a week. We have 31 friendly locations, 18 port ranks, and 51 airfields. So we're doing pretty good. That's in the comfort zone where I like to be in this game. So let's move it on some more. Let's see what we get. We were just resupplied at Midway. You see, we've taken a bunch of troops off there already. You see how much faster these guys are than the supply group? They're just passing them by. Excuse me. So we're on the next day. We moved these guys out here so that they could be safe from the continual engagements from Singapore. Let's put up our aircraft again. And what do we got over here? We need these carriers to stay active. So we'll put up these over the carrier. And I think that's good for now. Remember we sent up all these scout planes? I wonder if they're still there. So we'll take a look at that. So Force Z has arrived. Idaho's going bye-bye. So release and repair you. You're gone. We need to rearm the rest of this group. Get a little damage here, but I don't think it... We got to go in to look and see if the damage on these ships is too much. We're at 18 knots. Seems like everybody's maintaining 18. What formation do we want to be in now that we've taken the ship away? I think we need to evaluate that and prepare. So let's get out of here. We're going to keep these guys the same way they are, but we are going to... Can you rearm? Okay. 80 and 160. Oof. It's rough. Yep, you guys are staying. Sorry. Let's get the formation down better. I don't think I like that formation. Let's try 3 scout. That's what we were using before. That's ugly as all hell. Nope, don't like that either. No, that's ugly. I'm liking this. Let's do the convoy. I like having the 2 big ships in the middle, 1 and 2. So, 2 and 1, renowned Barham. So 6 and 5, 4 and 3, 8 and 7. I'm looking at the ammo counts on these ships to see if I want to move any of these escorts. So Norman Express, I think I want it 6 and 5. So let's move you. Just because of the number of HE shells we got. 1980 and 1320 out front. And then these guys in the back. I'm going to put the Vendettas and the Vampires on 4 and 3 so that they can look pretty being across from each other. And then 8 and 7 are going to be just kind of randomies. I'm going to keep 7 on the right side. So that's the way we're going to go with these guys. And they've been ordered. Here we go. We've been ordered. We've been told to do things. Let's see if we can manage some cargo and get something on these ships before we send them off. And I'm not expecting a lot, but supplies are the way to go. Always supplies. As long as we don't imbalance this, I'm cool. Yep. So these guys are going to go to Palembang. And they're going to deliver supplies. And we'll see what happens with them along the way. So let's continue on. Kind of want these guys to keep aircraft up in the air. Keep missing the which group was it? Dutchy Cindy's? Yep. Not you. Alright, what happened to my other Wildcat? Okay. We're going to play that game. Jakarta. I think there's too many things here to select that other group that I sent out. Let's see about now. Yeah. So these guys are the Hornet. The second one is Dutch East Indies, which I was unable to sign because I forgot the ship I launched them off of. Yeah, apparently you can only have so many groups in a spot before this. What's the max? So 3, 6, 8. You can only have 8 things in the group. Otherwise, they stop showing at the bottom. So we're going to keep you guys there, let you do your thing. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's do this. And let's just start the ball. So we have aircraft coming after us here. We want to put our Avengers up. Why not? We're going to give them depth charges because that's how we roll. And we will begin. First little encounter. So I want these guys. Turn this down for me, please. When I turn the volume down on my speakers, does that impact your sound on your side? So we have all our aircraft here. Let's go back to our ships, and we're going to play this game that we played before because we don't like to keep our aircraft. See how close they get? You know, this guy here, bruh, you're supposed to tell us if something's coming in. So we're going to have to talk to you when you get back. So let's break everybody. And Princeton, I want you to do this. Military ships will go to the right. Order. Say, well, they're fast moving, so it's going to impact their AAA. Well, you're right. It would. I'd rather have them move than get hit. These supply ships don't take bombs very well. So we want to make sure that they're doing what they can to stay out of harm's way as best possible. So, but I really don't like when these guys allow these aircraft to get in so close. That's how we like it. Take him out. So we got all of our ships doing their thing. Nobody's getting hurt. And that's the way I like it. Loud noise coming. I wish I could turn that off. That screenshot deal. You being dummy? No? Okay, you're good. Let's make sure we got everybody. No losses, 4-4, good. Let's retreat out. And probably expect a few more of these today. I want to have Scouty Scout. And I want you to have nothing, and I just want you to do a scout around the ship. And of course it will stay in this circle, it won't move with us, which is bad. This guy is on a mission from Huya. He seems to like to get caught all the time. So we'll play the same game we do with these scout planes. Look around, see if we see any ships. Even us out. And we got 3 guys coming after us, but we're not going to allow that. We're going to RTB, penalty for being caught. People say, well, he should just be shot down. In this game, the number of scout planes being shot down is just insane. And in a sense, I'm using a bomber. So this guy came from Jakarta, right? And if I go over here and I look and I say, well, we used one of our 3 M139W1s, which I know that's probably, there is a name for this plane. I can't think of it. All you War Thunder guys out there can probably tell me what the name is. But these are 1930s bomber, maybe even early 30s. I don't know. But if you look at the enemy and what they send us on a regular day basis, for example, our Avengers, they sent us 4 of their bombers we just shot down that were attacking Port Moresby Supply. They had 4. We only get 3. What's the deal there? Trying to tell me we couldn't resupply? You know, it should start with 6 and then maybe slow down how quickly they get replenished. But the enemy can send us far more attacking aircraft. And we'll see more. You watch. We're going to get probably 3 runs. See? Same thing. Let's see how many aircraft do you think are in this group? So let's go take a look. Let's verify the formation. You're 3 column, and let's put you in 500, please. And speed up best you can. Turn on your sonars. So how many aircraft do you think they sent at us this time? And where are they? So it looks like 4. So that's 4, 8. So wherever this base is, they get 4 of each. Heavy bombers, mid bombers, and so on. And these guys are torpedo planes, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. They shouldn't be able to get close to us over there, but let's see what happens. Again, Avengers, I want you to box up, get down, slow down, and turn. You got no business in this. This is not your fight. Got all those guys down. Let's see what that did to us. If we lost any. We lost 1. Not good, but it happens. So all I did with this group is change their rotation or their distance between number 1, which is the light carrier here, to 500, and it brings all the other ships within 500 distance, and then they'll straighten out and stay in formation. So that's what we did there. So that's a second attack on this group. So am I justifying why I'm doing this? Yeah, a little bit. This guy was just going to harass Paul and Bong, so we're not going to allow them to do that. We'll let them play. I'm going to try and beat them to the punch here and see if I can catch them closer to us. And a lot of this is, you know, what we're doing is we're just playing the game, right? So we're going to allow these guys to slow down, tighten up. Might as well turn our radars on. See, these guys slowed down so that these guys would catch up. That's their method. Had them turn on their sonars so they can hear. Everybody else is turning in. So we're flying directly away from the ships, right? In the direction I guessed those planes were coming in. Let's get our Mark II binoculars out and see if we can see anything. I don't know if I'd trust a pilot that was flying with binoculars and searching the skies like this. Something tells me you flying in formation next to your buddies, they got to be really aware. Maybe I'd task one of my guys to get out from the formation a little bit and do some scouting, or I would send off this guy and say, yeah, you go off and you look and see what's ahead of us. You know, something like that. And he could scout out ahead, and if he sees anything, he would alert the rest of the troops. And of course the speed on this guy, 340, he can run away from anything that the Japanese have. See how quickly he's pulled out ahead. So we got nothing, but now since I've separated this guy, let's see what happens, because we're going to get attacked again. And we went off in search of that. So these are our guys here, right? And the plane that was over here by Palembang left when we landed our bomber, heading this way. So they're coming back for us, but we had stepped away from the ship quite a bit. But now they're back right over the top again. Let's see what happens. They're going to show up. Pretty sure. No? Okay. So, our Liberator, we still haven't put bombs on you. Oh, silly. So it says it's 1 ms. Let's mark it P. This guy's not going to do anything. We're going to ignore. Let's see what direction he's headed. That's why you mark it. And he's heading northwest. So he's doing this. We're just showing the direction. This guy can go away. Do we have anything up here that we could send after him? Kind of do. Let's do a backslash 341. These guys can go with a torpedo. It would be, I'd rather send these guys because we're going to send just, let's say 12 SAP and had them send them to the X or the square. So we're going to go right there. Something like that. You know, we didn't go in with the Liberator to check him, so that's fine. Let's see if we can spot this guy. Expect it over by the Port Morris. Okay. Sure, we'll do that. So it looks like just one group. So we've done this before where I procrastinate and, you know, make these guys miss badly. This guy does have guns, even though we don't always see it. Let's identify. Remember identifying. So the T key, tag it, make it pink over here. We go here. Let's go to what country he represents. And he's an MS. And let's find the ship. And yeah, this one. And then here to classify. So these guys are going to go in, and I want them to hit. So for some players of this game that maybe watch other channels, I'm going to repeat myself with another thing here. And that is this mod is different than other people that I've seen play this game, Pacific Theater mod. And usually the game says you need to be at 7,000 feet and start a steep dive. Which is very cinematic and it looks great and everything, but in this one it doesn't do that. So if we go up to 7,000 feet, they will circle down to the current altitude they're at and do their thing. So we're gonna follow this guy, and in fact they go down lower, so they're at, you know, see when it stops what altitude they're at. You know, basically 2790. Let's see how close we get to hitting this guy. Come on. Do what I want. Not, That's a good hit. How bad was the hit? I don't know. Let's see. Let's get these guys up, form up, go up, and start a little turn action. So what kind of damage do we do to you? Moderate. So you're not going down. So let's select another one. What are you guys doing? You're the lead. Go in a circle, please. You guys go in a circle. And you guys attack. So we're just not going to let him go, but there's no need. If you know, we could send them all 12, but if it only takes 6 planes or two dive bombing attacks to take care of this guy, that should save him in case we come up across the other ship that we were initially going for. So everybody else is doing a turny thing, staying in radar range. And let's speed it up. Get this guy in here so that he can do his business. So it should be over here, right? There they are, right there. Give it a little bit more volume. Do you guys like the sound of the ocean waves? Or machine gun fire? There we go. Nice job, boys. And that's how we take care of that. So we know we're going to send these guys on to continue their mission, but we know that only half of us have bombs. So the first groups, 1 through 6, and this guy's toast. So we'll move on. Pretty big ship there. 1 command point. We'll take it. So these guys are going up here looking for that other supply ship. Let's keep an eye on them. Starting to be a Manila Defense Force. Where are you guys going? Let's get you guys to play a little bit, and I have a feeling you're going north, so let's do that. We're gonna ignore you. It says 4 ships but 1 MS. I'm guessing that's not the case, but again, we'll do our what direction are you going in pin. And I'm thinking he's going north, but he may be going east. He's heading north. So we're going to see that direction, and then no, you guys need to do what you were doing. I'm not going to change you. I'd like to have a engagement, but I'd rather you guys be doing what I asked you to do. I know I changed your orders, but we can send out another group from here. Let's send out another 12 of these guys, or make it 17, why not? Because I only want 12. Semi-armor piercing is good enough. And let's do one of something like this. And this guy's probably our next engagement. Let's follow him. See if he can find that guy. He can. Tactical. Remember, these are the only ones we got. And it looks like only one ship. One of these guys. This is the older style. And we're gonna find him as well, because that's the way we play. That was him right there. Okay. I think we can send these guys to just do their thing. Yeah, let's just send them. It took 2 last time, so let's just do that because these guys are going home. And you guys, I want to go this way. I don't want you shot down, so we're not going to do that, but let's have you be kind of a distraction, let's say. Yeah, so you're going to go up and just scout to the sides. And you, I'm going to follow. You guy, you. You? Which guy do you want? I think we see more from this side. So let's just watch him go in and do his business. Hopefully they hit on target. Coming up on 1 hour here, so I think we're going to go to the morning and call this video. First group diving in. See how well they do. Looks like some good hits. Can't see it with the camera view. That should take care of him. I don't know. We'll see. I want everybody to muster up. Big old box. And do a circle-y. And he's toast. So, well done. That was how you know, we had one that we knew, this guy we knew we found, and then we came across another one on the way. So yeah, he's out of the game as well. So let's get out of here. And we lost no aircraft, which is great. And you guys RTB. So the next one is this group, right? Over here. So let's keep an eye on him, see if he comes across some engagement. There you are. So let's not get crazy and let's just find him. We know because this guy, Walrus. Hey, there you go, Walrus. Good job. Let's get right over there and take care of this dude. And let's see what kind of ships we got. Looks like one ship. And this guy's small change. Because of the coloring of this ship, it's kind of easy to identify. That's him. And this time we're gonna go a little different. We're gonna... No, we're not. We're gonna do it the same way we've been doing it, and might come across something else. So let's do that. And we're gonna do that as well. And these guys will spin. And these guys will also spin. So we got 2 spinners and 2 hunters groups. These guys are going in and these guys are waiting. And then we can even go like this and say, meet him over here. You guys meet him over here as well. Nice little shippy ship. Soon to be a sunken ship. And here they are. Right, I don't know if you can see them, little dotty dots right there coming in. Get ready for some machine gun fire. Quick little story, where I live, there's a elderly, we'll get into that later. I'd say he's toast. So you guys need to form up just because, and you're good enough away to circle. He's toast. Yeah. The misery, the horror. Going to the bottom. And let's get out. One more command point for our kitty. Smaller ship, but he can't drop off anything to anybody. So what's the goal for this now? We're going to remove you, and we don't need you or you, really. You have 340 miles remaining on your course, and you have 2 sets that can... So I want you to scout that before you go home, in case something automatically pops up in our sky. And let the ball go. And looky, what do we got? We have another ship, so let's go and hit him with our other 2. Let's see if we can find out what direction he's going. walrus or kingfisher and walrus. Walrus? Yeah. That's why we got you out here, to find these guys. So, and he's heading north. We're going to go tactical. And it's just these first two groups. We are going to target him because I think it makes a difference. It may not, but I think it does. So, big mid-bridge aft engine. So, that's who you are. And we're going to send you in. So, attack. You hit this attack button all you want, and they won't do it unless you tag it. Fighters will, but these guys won't. And you guys can form up and head this way. Really don't want you guys to get involved in this, so you guys just stay together and survive. And those 6 guys go in and do your business. And if you hit attack on a bomber, dive bomber that has no bombs, they'll try and use their guns, which means they circle to the deck and go in shooting their one gun. So let's get on this guy. That's a nice one. I would hope that that would take care of him. Now, what do you do if that didn't do it? Well, with these guys, they're carrier assets that you have to release and repair the ship to get the aircraft back in this mod, the way it's set up. And thankfully, their bombs were on target and took them out. So that's good. So this guy took a baiting and he's going down. Done. So let's retreat out. And we were able to utilize these 12 aircraft, I think, to a good result. And you guys can return to the ship. Now, it doesn't appear we have any aircraft up, which I don't like. Oh, you can't. So, well, not from you. We can send them from you, though. Let's put up cap. Yeah, do that. So we're going to go to the morning, and hopefully all is well. All our aircraft are going to land here in a minute. And I'm not a big fan of having our carrier hang out like this after dark with no cover. So we're actually going to move you this way, just to get out of that block. You know, between these guys, there is something that happens in the game that we don't want to be subjected to at this point. Pillow still burning. Come on, man. Let's get these guys out of here. But we're at that infamous 5 a.m. And, yeah, I might do another video later today. We'll see what happens. Got a lot of things going on, and we'll see what the game brings to us as we continue playing. So we're going to stop it here, and we'll see you in the next part. Look, I did it right twice in one video. All right, see you guys. We'll see you in the next one.